One will be sensuous, will do sinful acts, and will swallow others' wealth. Okay, that doesn't sound too good. Kamala Harris, can she win the Democratic nomination? Let's find out with Vedic Astrology. Hi, I'm Thor Sandalwood, and why don't you come take a journey with me right now? I'm going to pull up her chart, and we're going to see what Vedic Astrology says about Kamala Harris. You know, before we start, I just wanted to say I watched a little bit of the Democratic debate. I'm very, very disappointed in Joe Biden, and I'm thinking to myself, if the Democrats want to run against Trump, Joe Biden's definitely not the guy. This is my personal opinion, of course. I saw Kamala Harris attack him about he supported some sort of segregationist policies or something in the past, and he's just sitting there blinking his eyes. Like, why are you sitting there blinking your eyes? You're being attacked. Say something. And the guy didn't say anything. So anyways, that's why we're looking at Kamala Harris today, because she was the one that really stood out in the Democratic debates. So let's get to her chart. Okay, so first thing, she's a Gemini ascendant. Geminis are kind of your chatty people, very intellectual. They like to talk, ruled by Mercury. And interesting, we have Rahu in the first house. And Rahu is kind of like the trickster. He's like what Loki would be in Vedic or in Norse mythology. The trickster god here. He's in the first house, which is her identity, who she is. And so she's really trying to develop this identity that she has of herself. And that's really interesting. This life for her is not really about developing long-term partners in relationships, because Ketu's in the 7th house, and Ketu is like the past life influence there that we're not trying to really explore too much in this current life. So that's interesting. Rahu in the first house. I also see that she is in Rahu Mahadasha. She entered Rahu back in July 20th, 2012. So she's been in Rahu for quite a while. And now where we're at is July 18, 2019. So she's in Rahu Saturn right now. So she's definitely under a lot of stress right now with whatever's going on with these Democratic debates. Saturn's in the 9th house. She could have a lot of issues with her father and father figures, gurus, teachers. Definitely a lot of issues about having philosophy of life, because 9th house is kind of like your dharma, your religion, and things like that. So I don't know if she quite has a philosophy of life that's really deep embedded within her, that's really guiding her. I don't know if she has really these strong principles guiding her in this life, which is kind of scary, because like if she's trying to run for president of the United States, you kind of have to have a strong belief, strong moral fabric in yourself. We got Sun in the 5th house, which shows me she's kind of like, ooh, I love being in the spotlight. Look at me. You know, like, I don't know. She likes being on the camera. She likes being a politician. I know she's already a politician here in California. She definitely loves being center of attention. Even with this Democratic debates and everything, I think she just really likes to be the center. That's definitely what I'm seeing. She likes being the center of attention. We have Moon in the 11th house. It shows she's very comfortable at big political gatherings. She's very comfortable networking with people. I believe it's a pretty favorable placement for her mom, her mother. And so she probably was very close to her mother. The father might have had some issues with the relationship there. I think she even said a story about, you know, having a single mom or something. You guys might correct me on that. I don't remember, but I think there was something about her being the daughter of a single mother, and she was in the busing program, something like that. Okay, so now what I really want to look at, I'm looking just, you know, this is really the first time I'm looking at this chart. Okay, let me look at some of these yogas. I'm using a great astrology software program. I'm using Kala 2018 software developed by Ernst Wilhelm. So let me go into some of these core yogas right here. She has a Chandra Moon Yoga. Now, if you guys aren't familiar, in Vedic astrology, yogas are kind of like special blessings in your chart. It's not like the main determiner of your chart, but there's lots of things in all these various Hindu scriptures. Parashara is the main type of astrology I studied. But there's these different types of yogas which can give you special blessings in your life. She has a moon yoga, which one becomes a king having special kinds of gems, diamonds, and jewels. Okay, well, I think she's pretty wealthy because she has Mars in the second house. I bet you she's pretty wealthy. I don't know what her net worth is, but I'm pretty sure she has money. She got moon in the 11th. Like, I think she's got some good money houses going on. But then there's something that kind of pops out at me. There's kind of a bad yoga here. There's a yoga called Ashubha Inauspicious Yoga. And it's a malefic in the Lagna. So a malefic is generally seen as a planet that's not good, right? Rahu is seen as kind of like the trickster, the bad guy, right? And check out what this says. One will be sensuous, will do sinful acts, and will swallow others' wealth. Okay, that doesn't sound too good. She's intelligent. She's got a Mercury yoga going on. Okay, that's the main gist of what I see with some of her core yogas. Okay, so we know the primaries are going to be happening, I think, next summer. I definitely know the election for president is going to be November of 2020. So I can look. Why don't we go look at November of 2020? Rahu Mercury Ketu. So she's in Rahu Mahadasha, Mercury Bhukti, and even Ketu Prantantardasha. See, Mercury is in the 5th house there. It's the 4th lord and the 1st lord. You know, I'm just not seeing, and this is coming a lot from intuition too as I'm looking at the chart. I'm just not seeing her win in this presidential thing. So I definitely do not see Kamala Harris going up against Trump. And if she does go against Trump, she will lose. I don't think she's going to win the Democratic primaries, to be honest. I don't think so. I just don't see enough planetary support going on. And I think she's kind of trying to get in the limelight. She doesn't really know. Like, she definitely has this, like, everybody look at me, you know. But I don't think she's going to make it. Rahu's like a very tricky path to be on. She definitely might get a lot of media, a lot of spotlight. She's going to fade out. I think she's not winning this Democratic nomination. You know, I don't really see her even after this going to Rahu Mahadasha Ketu Bhukti in 2023. And then, you know, I just don't see, like, she still might be in politics. Don't get me wrong, she might be in politics for a long time. But I just don't see her getting to the level of, like, president of the United States or even the main candidate for the Democratic Party. She's in Rahu, so she might have, I'm thinking she's going to have quite a long political career. I don't know if she's a senator or a representative. I didn't look that up. I think she's one of those for California. She's going to have a political career that lasts a while. But no, I'm not seeing the president. She's definitely not become president. And, you know, that's my prediction. You guys, this is the first of a series of videos that I'm making about the prospective Democratic candidate for president. So please continue to watch my videos. I'll be analyzing Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Joe Biden, and Kamala Harris was today. And at the end of my 5th video, I will tell you who I predict will be the next nominee for the Democratic Party. We're going to see who has the strongest chart. And also, I would give my opinion too, who would actually beat Trump in a contest. So let's check out my videos. I'm Thor Sandalwood. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and learn more about Vedic astrology with me.